Hey guys, here I am to describe our assignment for the day. So our assignment for the day is to illustrate what the business cycle looks like to you. So remember the 4 stages of the business cycle: prosperity, recovery, recession, and depression. So I want you to figure out a way that you can illustrate these 4 stages of the business cycle and then explain just a little bit about what that actually means, just in case I don't understand the picture, and it'll help make sense in your mind as well. Also, we're going to associate a year along with that. So I know I use a lot of golf examples, but that's just what makes sense to me. So what I did was I drew a nice little par 3 here, if you guys can see it. Yep, it's par 3, 178 yards. It's about my 6 iron. Yeah, I'd have to hit a pretty good 6 iron. So you can see the fairway right down here. This is actually a sand trap. Over here we got water on both sides. So there's definitely trouble. And then you got the green. All right, so the 4 points of the business cycle, the way that I can relate to it is if I hit the best shot that I could where I want to be, the prosperity, right? The best point of the business cycle, I'm gonna hit the ball on the green. And notice, yeah, I put it on the smart side of the green side, although there is water over here. I didn't notice that when I was putting it there, okay? But I'm on the green, that's prosperity. And in 2019, we were in prosperity. Technically, we're still in prosperity because we need 2 or more consecutive quarters of declining GDP to actually fall into a recession, which leads us to our next one. And our recession, you will actually see right here in the sand trap, left it a little short, got a long sand trap carry, water on the right, dangerous shot. Or that might be your left, I'm not exactly sure. No, actually, it's not really all that close. So anyway, recession, we actually fell into a recession. At the end of 2008 was when our roller coaster, as I also think of the business cycle, as it kind of started falling down, but then we really didn't actually step into a depression until 2009. We were in a depression recession, 2009, 2010, a lot of people say into 2011, and then 2011, 2012, to really 13, we hit recovery, and recovery would be in the trees, right? Looking for a little punch out. We can still make par from the trees. It's gonna be a little tougher from a long sand shot, and it's gonna be a really tough shot from depression over here in the water because we're gonna have to take a penalty. It's gonna be nasty. We might have to take a drop, might have to re-tee, who knows. But recovery over here from the trees, it's a little better situation. It's better than being in the sand. It's better than taking a penalty. And depression was 1929. That's gonna be on everybody's. For prosperity, you could use, basically since what, 2014, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, even 2020 or 2020, you could use as points of prosperity leading up to the last recession before the one that we're probably going into. So 2007, 2008, 2006 through 2008, we were also in prosperity as right before we slipped down into recession. So understand our economy just goes through different recessions. Usually they're on cycles about every 10 to 13 years. So if we went through one in 2008, 2020 would be 12 years. That fits between the 10 and 13 year. There's a little flexibility in there. But it's kind of funny because if you ask some of the kids that are probably graduating right now, I told them, hey, 2020, we're probably going to be in a recession. They said, well, why, Mr. Concilio? I had no idea. That's just based upon the history of the economic cycle, okay? So prosperity, recession, depression, and recovery. We always have some hiccups. It always gets better, okay? All right, I'm excited to see your drawings on the back. I'm a slacker, so I didn't do it, but I want your explanation about why each of these. I would tell you, well, I don't know anything about golf. So on the green, if you hit the ball on the green from the tee box, that is good. Prosperity is good, so on and so forth, and explain each one of your points on there. Okay, take some time, enjoy it, have some fun. See you guys.